In this video, we're gonna talk about what's new in 2023 in Las Vegas, next on Jaycation. What's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series, and it is a new year, and I know last year I did what's new in 22, so why not do a what's new in 23, but I'm gonna do it a little differently than myself last year. I'm gonna do it chronologically. Now, I've kind of been slacking because it's almost the end of January and I'm just posting this, so I'm gonna go from February to January of 2024 and tell you guys my favorite events. I'm not gonna list everything, so if there's something that I missed out on, let's talk about it in the comment section below. We're gonna get to tons of information, and right now we're here at the Bellagio Conservatory. It is the year of the water rabbit. Next year is the year of the dragon. They change their display about 4 or 5 times throughout the year according to seasons, so you're gonna want to constantly visit here, especially if you come here different parts of the year. We're starting off with the month of February 2023, and in February here at the Park MGM, Bruno Mars is finishing up his residency here with a few dates, multiple dates. It is Valentine's week on the 14th, and Ethel M's over in Henderson, they have a botanic garden that's going to be Valentine's Day and love themed. That's going to start early February, and it's free admission, so you're going to want to check out Ethel M's. There's more football coming in February. You got the Pro Bowl coming to Allegiant Stadium, and it's a little different than in the past. It's a flag football Pro Bowl game. They have different challenges hosted by the Manning brothers, and it's just going to look a little different than past years and past Pro Bowls. If you want to see real tackle football, Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, owner of the XFL, which is the WWE's football league, well, it's coming to Vegas, and the Las Vegas Vipers are going to be opening up at Cashman Field in downtown Las Vegas on February 25th against the DC Defenders at 4 p.m. And shout out to Bob Wick, one of my old coworkers. He's the equipment manager over at the Vegas Vipers. Another thing that's opening is the Beverly Center, which will be opening up in February at some point as well. Another casino is also going to be opening after renovations, and that's the Silverton Casino. It's already open. You know, you can see the mermaids in the tank. Well, that will be there along with some new stuff at Silverton in February. Moving on to the action-packed month of March 2023. We're gonna have a big league game, the Reds versus the Oakland A's. Is that a hint that the A's may be moving here to Vegas? Well, their AA team, the Las Vegas Aviators, play here at the Las Vegas ballpark, but they're gonna have a big league spring training exhibition there sometime in March. Later on in March here at Park MGM, and right next to T-Mobile Arena at the Dolby Live, is Maroon 5. Maroon 5 will start their residency over here at the Dolby Live Theater. And then later at the end of the month, I think it's like a couple of dates at Allegiant Stadium, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift will be here for her tour, her Midnights tour, and I can't wait for that. I'm gonna see if I can get tickets. I heard Ticketmaster was a disaster to get tickets for that. If you wanna see the Vegas Golden Knights play, over here at T-Mobile Arena, they'll have events and even some UFC events. Another thing that's happening over at T-Mobile Arena is the NCAA West Regional, and March Madness is crazy around here. Everybody's at the sports book, placing bets, whether you're here at MGM or Caesars or the Westgate or Circa, everybody's here for March Madness, and it's a good time. They also will have a race. The Pennzoil 400 is coming to Las Vegas, and a new museum will be opening up for all you Blink-182, Breaking Benjamin, Offspring fans. Punk Rock Museum is opening up in March at some point as well. We're here at Aria now, and Cathedral Restaurant and Bar, it was made popular in New York, I believe. It's opening sometime in 2023, and it's right next to Catch, which has a beautiful entryway. It's like you're in a forest full of different colors. So the dragon says, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Jaycation. We're almost to 100,000 subscribers. That's the best thing you can do for me on this Lunar New Year. So Happy New Year's, and let's get back to what's new in 2023. Moving on to the month of April, and spring will be in full bloom here in Las Vegas. The Bellagio Conservatory will have become a spring display, and the Miracle Mile shops was undergoing renovations starting last year. That should be finished, and a new and improved Miracle Mile shops will be over here just across the street at Planet Hollywood. I'm looking forward to that because that's one of my favorite malls. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are coming to Allegiant Stadium and bringing that Californication. You know they're gonna be bringing it. They're big Laker fans, so shout out to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now on to downtown Las Vegas. Park on Fremont Street East I thought it was closed because it was all shut down and boarded up. It's right next to Evil Pie. Well, they're doing renovations, and in April it's supposed to open up again. So I'm excited to hear that it was just being renovated because they have a really cool teeter-totter in the back, a really awesome bar, and a nice chill place to hang out on Fremont Street East. And finally, April will find the Las Vegas Aviators, the minor league team of the Oakland Athletics, playing over at Summerlin at the Las Vegas ballpark. You guys see me wearing those LV hats? Well, those are aviator hats. If you like those, they have them all over lids, and they also sell them at the Las Vegas ballpark. May is gonna be an action-packed month, and it starts heating up here in Las Vegas. There's gonna be a new residency at the Venetian, the B-52s. That's right, Love Shack, baby. They're gonna be at the Venetian with a new residency, the Sick New World Festival. They have a dope lineup. The Las Vegas Concert Grounds over here near Mandalay Bay. So stay tuned. The EDC, Electronic Daisy Festival, is gonna be back here. They're actually gonna have an official hotel headquarters this year. It's gonna be at Resorts World, and they're gonna have events and a ton of stuff going on over at the EDC Hotel at Resorts World. So make sure you stay tuned for that in May. And then Memorial Day weekend, you know the pools are gonna be on and popping. Memorial Day weekend always commences here in Las Vegas. I'm not gonna be here for Memorial Day. I'll probably be out of the country, but you guys can check it out. Ooh, and your champion, WNBA Las Vegas Aces, start their season up in May. If you wanna go check them out, they're over at Mandalay Bay at their arena over there. From May to July, the World Series of Poker is going down, and I think it's over at the Horseshoe now. Don't know if they do other casinos, but I know that the World Series of Poker is definitely at the poker room at the Horseshoe. Comment down below if it's multiple hotels or if it's just at that one hotel. Not only is Sick New World gonna be coming here, but the Lovers and Friends Festival with Ludacris and all them other artists are gonna be coming here. There will also be a new venue called Punk Rock Bowling. They're gonna have punk rock music playing throughout the day and night over at this bowling alley. And Katy Perry will be back at Resorts World for her residency and continuing it on. I went to see it. It's an amazing show. She's got some awesome props over at the Resorts World Theater. Make sure you check out my girl. She's got the eye of the tiger, baby, and she's a firework, Katy Perry. The month of June is gonna be a quick one here. It's all about music. You got Usher continuing his residency over at Park MGM, and you got Garth Brooks and Keith Urban performing in that month at the same time. June will be a quick month, but a lot of concerts and events going on around here as well. Koi fish will be the death to me. Moving on to the month of July, a new Las Vegas residency will be starting up at the Planet Hollywood Zappos Theater, and that is Blake Shelton's ex, Miranda Lambert. She'll be performing there on select dates. Down the street, Blake Shelton will be trying to open up his new restaurant, Old Red, I believe it's called. I don't know if it's opening up in July. And then you got the 4th of July. Great fireworks, celebrations, tons of things going on. I was here last year, went to the Bruno Mars concert. I don't know if Bruno will be here this year, but 4th of July is fun. Pool party season, Encore Beach Club, Marquee Day Club. You also got the new one, IU, over at Resorts World. So July, it starts getting hot. You bring out the swimsuit, bring out the swim trunks, and just have a good time by the pool and try to stay as hydrated as you can, because when it gets up to 105, 110 in Vegas, it ain't no joke. Now, the month of August is, in my opinion, the worst time to be here weather-wise. It's just unbelievably hot over here. There are a few things happening in the month of August. I believe Emmett's over at Fashion Show Mall, that's gonna be opening up. It's gonna be a new sports bar up in the front of Fashion Show Mall, kind of under the UFO looking entryway. So make sure you look out for Emmett's, and throughout the year, a ton of new restaurants are gonna be opening here in Vegas, especially in places like Caesar's Palace. They're opening up a new restaurant right next to Omnia. September 2023 is the kickoff of the fall season and a big NFL season, especially here in Las Vegas. Not only will the Las Vegas Raiders have a new quarterback, Aaron Rodgers maybe, Jimmy Garoppolo. Comment down below, who do you think is gonna be? Brock Purdy? You never know, maybe even Tom Brady. A 45-year-old Tom Brady might come here and lead the Raiders to the Super Bowl, which is gonna be here in Las Vegas. In September, NFL kickoff begins. Huge weekend here, a lot of sportsbook action going on, and it's not set yet, but they said sometime in the fall, Blake Shelton's old red sports bar is gonna open, and it's gonna be a huge one here at the Horseshoe. Right now they're constructing this huge horseshoe sign that used to be the Bally sign. It's not quite done yet, and it's taking forever to be done, and they're still gotta repaint the facade of the old Bally's to make it match the Horseshoe logos and colors. They're gonna have a grand opening for the new Horseshoe, and no longer it will be called Bally's. If you haven't seen my video on the Horseshoe yet, check it out after this video right down below. Also, in downtown Las Vegas, they have the yearly Life is Beautiful Festival. It's gonna be around Fremont Street, near the Golden Nugget, near all the hotels over there. So if you're into those festivals, Life is Beautiful will be back in downtown Las Vegas. Moving on to the month of October, and Halloween week is a fun time here. Everybody dresses up, hits up the nightclubs. It's just a fun, festive time around here. This, right behind me, this blue building right here, the Fountain Blue, which I've been to in Miami, finally supposedly supposed to be opening up, and the grand opening is tentatively supposed to be sometime in October. We shall see if that happens, and if so, definitely gonna be live streaming from there. You guys know I came here for the Resorts World grand opening. Gotta come here for the Fountain Blue. In October, they'll also have the South Point 400 to warm you up for the next month. It's not a F1 race, but it's still a race nonetheless. And the When We Were Young Festival. So you're gonna get some of your Tonight We Were Young. You're gonna get some of that, and a ton of rock and punk coming to Las Vegas. Another festival nonetheless. Looking forward to Halloween season. Let's not forget, NBA season kicks off, and the new NHL season will also be kicking off. So the Las Vegas Golden Knights 2023-2024 season will be on their way. November is definitely gonna be one of the biggest months. Even though they say that it's one of the lightest months in terms of tourism and hotel rates, this year is gonna be a different story. Right behind me is the Mirage, and unfortunately, at some point at the end of the year or next year, they're gonna shut it down completely to construct and renovate this building to make it hard rock, and also erect a new guitar-shaped building here, which I've seen over at Hollywood, Florida, which is a pretty cool guitar hotel. Check that video out after this one. A new casino is opening up around Las Vegas. It's not on the strip, but it's outside of it. It's called the Durango Resort and Casino. Spent millions of dollars on this new casino. It'll be one of those local vibes. It's almost as big as the Super Bowl. But the Formula One, the F1 race is coming to Las Vegas, the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And it'll be all over here. Probably standing in an area where it's gonna be amazing to see the cars just zoom by. The tickets are ridiculous. You have to be a multi-millionaire and know people. The Cosmo's a great area to see it. Over at Koval, there used to be this 18 and over club called the Ice House. That's where they're gonna have the pit stop, and they're just constructing all of that for the month of November. Can't wait to see F1 come to Vegas, especially with the grandstands over the Bellagio fountains. That's gonna be something to behold. Another tentative grand opening. It's not for sure yet, but the big rumor is in November, the MSG Sphere will finally be completed, and that is right behind the link near Caesars Forum, and they are gonna have 3 football-sized field LED screens, and the rumor is U2 will be performing the first show and doing a residency over there, and it will be a year-round venue with some amazing concerts. Maybe they even move Bruno Mars over there, who knows? It's about time he comes out with some new music too. And it will also be Thanksgiving here in Las Vegas. They always say that the room rates are cheaper that time of year, and I'm guessing after F1 is over with, it will definitely die down before they transition over to the holiday season, but who knows? Vegas is staying super, super busy. Add this to November, Enchant on the Strip. It will start November 2023, probably right after Thanksgiving. Vegas in December is my favorite month of the year to visit Sin City. I love all the holiday decorations throughout the casinos, as you can see in my previous holiday decoration videos. They have awesome events, such as the Ethel M Botanical Garden, where they have the lights. I haven't even seen that yet. And then they also had that snow festival over at the M Resort last year, as well as Enchant, which is over at the Las Vegas Ballpark in Summerlin, and now at Resorts World. So most likely you're gonna see that in December of 2023. But another thing that's fun, and I'm wearing the jacket right now, it's the rodeo, the NFR, the National Finals Rodeo, comes to town in early December. And the rodeo, all the cowboys bring their money. They got wads of cash, put it in their Wrangler jeans, and get to that rodeo over at Thomas and Mack Center, over at the convention center, and check out all the cool stuff. I've been in Vegas the last 2 Decembers during NFR week, and it's a fun time. The Cowboys know how to throw a show, and there's a ton of concerts and events all around town, and I definitely would recommend that. And then New Year's Eve is December 31st, and they close down the Las Vegas Strip. There's fireworks, there's everything. You saw that on my live stream, so you have that to expect for New Year's Eve 2024 coming up, so stay tuned. You have the Pac-12 championship game happening later on in the month over here. That will be at Allegiant Stadium, and it is Jaycation's birthday in early December. Also in December, you're gonna have the Atomic Range real close to the Strat. It's gonna be like a Topgolf experience, except it's an Atomic Range theme, so you're gonna have neon lights, and it's just gonna be a crazy party. Topgolf is fun too, but this will just be a different themed driving range, so make sure you bring your golf clubs and check out the Atomic Range in December. Another place that is opening in 2023 is this area by the Shops at Crystals called 63 Las Vegas. Seafood restaurant here and a bunch of high-end stores. It should be opening around the spring, and they have a ton of other stores here. Finally, we're gonna end with the month of January 2024. Since I was slacking in January, this video is coming out at the end of January 2023. So let me just give you a few things that you should look forward to in January 2024. Now, Aria is a year ahead because I looked online, and the year of the dragon is 2024, and the dragons are all over the property here in Crystal Shop. So in January, get ready for all the Chinese New Year displays all around Las Vegas, specifically here at Aria and at the Bellagio. Really nice. And then you got NFL playoffs. Great time to be here, especially if you're an NFL fan, whether you're casual or a big fan of a certain team. I loved coming here for the NFL playoffs. It was fun to throw a few sportsbook bets onto that. And then you also got the knitting convention, aka AVN, the Adult Video Convention, which was at Resorts World this year, but it might be somewhere else next year or the same place. You can check that out. And it's also around the same time as CES. CES is the Consumer Electronics Convention here in Las Vegas, and it shows the latest tech in the world. It's over at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and 2024 promises to be a big one. Comment down below if you want to see me do a video at that one next year in 2024. So there is a lot to look forward to in January, and next year, January 2024, they will start preparing for the Super Bowl in February 2024 here in Las Vegas. So you'll start seeing a lot more NFL things and NFL events going around here to prep for that. Well, that's it for what's new in 2023. Hope you enjoyed how I did it in chronological order from February 23 to January 24 because I'm slacking. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Jaycation. We're almost to 100K. We're getting there, and if you guys support me, I'd really appreciate it. And if you didn't see my 12 hours in Las Vegas video, check it out where I meet Vanessa Hudgens, the love of my life. Check out Las Vegas 77. Let's go. It's my Facebook group. We'll see you in the next one, Jaycationers. And in the words of me, stay traveling in Las Vegas. Let's go. Happy New Year.